Strelitzia made quite an impression on the Kingdom Hearts community in her short time that we saw her on screen. She was originally introduced as our 5th Union leader, but quickly after, in the same update, we saw that all taken away from her. Since then, Strelitzia has been a main character in the plot, as the murder mystery surrounding Laurium's sister became a very big plot point in introducing darkness and kind of just figuring out where this world stands. It will also bring forth a lot more questions about Ventus's role and exactly what he's supposed to be doing there, and just put into question almost everything. All of this mystery, all of this chaos kind of started with Strelitzia's demise, which is why she's a huge deal in the Kingdom Hearts story, because if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, you could also view it as Strelitzia kind of started a lot of, well, everything. If Ventus never took that Union leader spot, who knows if Ventus would even be in the same position in our story nowadays? Who knows if Laurium would have ended up being part of the organization? Or if Darkness in general would have eventually made their move in the way that they did? Strelitzia sparked a chain of events that led to a lot of pretty important history being started in the Kingdom Hearts timeline. And the recent Union Cross update teased a return for the character. And a lot of people are pretty excited about that and are pretty curious about that, because we all know 100% if it means her return is just that theoretically she can return through data, according to what Brain said, if it is to be true. But we have seen instances like this kind of before. All someone like that would really need is a vessel to harbor the memories, harbor the data, and they can be restored. Good as new, maybe. A more curious question is what Strelitzia would even do if she returned. I was very surprised they talked about this in this update, because while I was convinced that the character would have a role in the future, as she did even after her demise in Union Cross, I thought it was going to be some surprise thing for Kingdom Hearts 4 or a future Kingdom Hearts game, like, oh look, here's Strelitzia, and it's like some big plot twist for that game. But instead they covered it at the end of Union Cross, which honestly makes more sense. But with her potential return, I seriously doubt that she's going to just go back and be a Union leader and be all buddy-buddy with everyone. I feel like someone's going to be using her for something. Lots of people theorize that she is the true Dandelion, though there are some complications with that, as I've expressed in a video. She could be that 7th chess piece in that game Ericus and Xehanort were playing at the end of the Kingdom Hearts 3 epilogue. Since Ava isn't around, someone who's very Ava-like or as lighthearted potentially could replace her in that role. That character could be Strelitzia. She does have a attachment to some of our main characters already in Marluxia or Laurium, Elrina, Ventus, and I'm sure they'll drive home a connection for a lot of the other modern characters as well. A big reason, honestly, I wanted to return is because I just wanted to see her in the new graphics engine. Same with a lot of the other Union leaders. I think it would just be really cool to potentially play as them, or just see them in a voice acted cutscene, see them fully produced. It would be really nice to see. I also think it would be a little weird if Strelitzia was in a like evil role as well, but depending on how they write that story, it could work. I mean, she did get almost everything robbed from her, and I could definitely see a route where she just completely falls to darkness or something, gets corrupt. I don't know how they want to explain it, but it will be interesting nonetheless. I personally don't think it's that bad of a thing to bring her back either, because a lot of people were very interested in her, and she was a character who was mentioned a lot in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. She was a focal point behind almost every update. As I explained earlier, like, all of this stuff in Union Cross started with her demise, with her death. So it wouldn't be that wild if she was brought back and made even more important than she already is. With the Master and Luxu seemingly involved in this, it seems like Strelitzia has some extremely big role to play, some extremely important role to play, considering they're being hands-on with this one compared to everything else, which they could have kind of just let happen naturally. But I really do want to see where this goes, and I want to hear what you guys think about this as well. How do you feel about Strelitzia potentially coming back? Do you think she actually is coming back, or do you think this is just kind of like bait from Nomura? Let me know down below. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, you already know what to do. Leave a like, share the video with a friend or family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the Union, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, you guys. Bye.